Hi.
Tiffany's here. I thought you weren't going to be here.
I know. I wanted to just pop in and say hi while I'm on my drive.
Hello, Tiff.
Hi. Oh my gosh, it's been so long.
So long.
It's so
Yeah.
great to feel you guys.
Hello,
Yes. Let me just bask in this for a moment. Ah, what a joy. Oh, you have all just brought the most beautiful energy into this challenge, these almost 10 days together, and it's like what a gift to just to be here and feel all of you. And those of you that will catch the recording too, you know that I feel you too. You're with us. Yay. Ah, how wonderful. Okay, great. Tiff, I'm really glad you made it, even just to say hi.
hmm
Great, great, great. Oh man, we're still rolling in. I'm so excited. I have had so much energy running through my body all of today. And just now I went for a little walk and grounded myself and had a chat with my guides. Um, I wanted to wait to see how big this group would get to decide how we're doing our coming togetherness. And we're still, yeah, I want to do it. I want to do it with voice and energy. Or we'll do the options here. So either out loud, just come off mute, popcorn style. We're small enough to do this. Um, Tell us your name, where you are, and how you're feeling in relationship to making your next big business dream a reality. So you can come off mute, you can pop it in the chat, whatever's good for you. Name, where you are, and how you're feeling about your next big business thing.
I'm Rabina.
Hi, Beans.
I'm unmuted already. I'm in Australia. I'm at my sister's house in a tiny little town called Millthorpe. I'm going back to my home in the desert on Sunday. I am feeling so ready, like beyond readiness that I've ever felt ready. It's only taken me till I'm 44. But I am here for it. I've just untangled some intense residual little girl, and I'm so ready.
Great.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Great. Thanks, Beans. Awesome. What else?
I haven't heard that name Beams in so long. Ugh. Hi. My name is Tiffany. I'm in Colorado. It's snowy and 13 degrees right now. And I'm driving to my appointment. So hello. I feel like for me and excited, a little nervous.
Great.
Um, there's been some unworthiness coming up around it. Like, yeah, right. Like, there's no way.
Mhm.
Absolutely not. And just holding me, like the real me, outside of the doubts and the fears and the parts, in the reality of what could be my life if I just let that happen.
Awesome.
But I'm ready. I'm ready.
Yeah. Yeah, you are. Great. Thanks. Thanks, Tim.
Yeah.
Great.
Coming
For
Oh,
Alina and Geneva, we're just dropping with a name, where you are, and how you're feeling in relationship to your next evolution, making your dream reality. And Herod, you wanna come off?
yeah, I'm in Herod, she, her pronouns. I'm in Tacoma, Washington. Nope, I'm in Olympia, Washington, because I moved. I feel like I'm swimming from dark, murky waters, and they're like slowly getting shallower and clearer. And I'm like, oh, I can see the bottom, which feels very exciting.
Great. Great. I love that you said I can see the bottom, because I was going up. I'm like, oh, I can see but you went down. I'm like, that feels awesome. Really cool. Thanks, babe. We have Kelsey, Sunshine Coast, BC, Canada, feeling the high sensation of closeness. Yeah, Kelsey, I feel that. And M, feeling excited. Devin, great. Anyone else want to pop off? I mean, you all want to pop off. That's why we're here, right?
Hi, this is Sasha. I'm in Grass Valley, California, and I feel, I think I'm in kind of a middle, like I feel like a one of those animals with like two heads where it like goes in different directions at the same time. I feel like, oh, I could like, there's like the easy jump is like just focus all the attention and energy of how I'm using what we're doing and the fuel available into the next one retreat. But that feels like a low hanging fruit in a way, even though like filling it is sensational and challenging. That's like a date from here to May. And then like the bigger game is the other head of the animal is like, no, like map out how the business is going to unfold into something that really feeds me fully 100%, and what that looks like. And that feels like such a stretch that I keep kind of losing it. So there's somewhere in between that I think I could get to. And I feel excited about looking for that place. And yeah, happy to be on the call. Thank you.
Okay, awesome. Thanks, Sasha. It's great to feel you too. Yeah, we're gonna work through our material today, and if we have time at the end, we'll do some hot seat. And if not, I'm happy to do it in Telegram with you. But I also really feel that the two-headed animal thing, it's almost a place of normalcy for me.
Thank you. Yeah.
Cool, thank you. Alina, feeling motivated and handling shit. Big stuff, lady. Hell yeah. Great. Jessica Berner, so glad you're here. Michigan, feeling belief while also feeling doubt. Yeah. Clarity and direction, muddled and frustrated. Totally. Yeah, holding all of those with you. I feel you. Great. Geneva, I think you're our last. How you feeling, love? Working it out. Okay. All right. Well, when you figure it out, if you want to pop off, you totally can. Otherwise, just pop it in the chat. Okay?
Yeah.
Great.
She's in the chat.
Awesome. Okay, so we are together for an hour today. Tiff, I see you, potential client call. Great. Clear or overwhelmed? Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. Wonderful. We're together for an hour today, which gives us another 52 minutes. And I'm going to take you through this method that I've developed that I'm calling the compass method. That is going to give you essentially a compass for yourself and your centeredness and direction in making your next vision a reality. And this compass can be for one offering. It can also be held for like bigger business vision. So it should be helpful for all sorts of things. Compass method, just know that we'll go deeper into the compass method inside of the Firestarter. And what we're doing today should also be, it should feel like a really tangible, maybe not like heavy metal compass that you're holding in your hands, but at least a piece of paper that you're like, yes, compass, grounded, direction, centered. I can feel my way around. And from there, we'll go into a journey. And from what we've discovered in the compass method, have a chat with direction where you're going and see about finding some next action steps in alignment with where you are now and where you're going. And then we will talk about the Firestarter. And if there's any time after that, then we can hang and hot seat or celebrate or digest or whatever is alive. So great. I'm so excited to share this. Everyone, please grab pen, pencil, markers, piece of paper. We are going to make an actual compass. So maybe a little bigger than a Post-it note. I mean, the size is up to you, but you guys do you. These are the materials that you'll need. And yeah, Tiff, if you're still here and can't do it, just feel it. Come back to it. It'll still be helpful. Great. The compass method is really an orientation that has dropped in for me and has been really helpful for me in anchoring to myself, my soul, my vision, as well as creating structure with strategy in moving towards what I'm building. And all of these things for me can get like wobbly and wonky and disorienting in the act of building. Like I'm on the road, I'm launching, I'm creating, I'm visioning, I'm expanding, whatever my version of on the road means, and can feel my sense of self or my sense of center kind of wavering, like Ingrid, the other day you said, you're like, I haven't even checked in with myself all day, and like, no shade, girl, like I so feel that. And hopefully this orientation, this method should help that. And the other way that this came through for me is in all of the bless my little teenager and the part of me, my creative, my rebel, the parts of me that just can't even stand so much of the business stuff out there. It just feels awful to my system. And in many ways, I think that I have created a more difficult time for myself because I have been so strongly opposed to it, the templates and the traditional business books and what everyone's calling bro marketing these days. And it's just I really respect the journey that I have taken myself on in my, like, I'm going to do it my way. I'm going to do this feminine led, desire led. Where's the opening? I'm doing that. And if I had given my previous self a little piece of advice, I don't think she would have been ready for it, but I I would have incorporated some of what I'm about to tell you. So just like mad respect for myself and all of my other rebels and rule breakers in the room. So many of you know that I was bartender for a long time. I really thought I was going to spend the rest of my life in craft cocktails, and fucking thank God that I did not do that. But for a moment, I thought I was going to. I really loved it. It was super creative, and I just took that creative expression, modality even, and just took off, and I totally crushed it. And the thing that I learned that was really interesting that I didn't really see anybody else in, this was like in the huge movement of craft cocktails too, like the big handlebar mustaches and the big egos in the room and the suspenders. And the thing that I didn't really see anybody else like getting was this concept of just 6 craft cocktails. There's 6 cocktails, and once you learn them, and each of them only has like 4 to 5 ingredients. It's like not a big deal. Once you learn them, you can fuck with them. You can change this out, you can swap this out, you can do this, you can take off. You can take off and still have a balanced cocktail. So that's really where I started playing with like crazy infusions that totally did not make sense on paper. And these like really cool cocktails that were absolutely pushing the bounds of what everybody else was doing. And for me, I'm like, you just got to know the 6. Like, if you don't know the 6, then we're trying to balance and make harmony out of a composition that's just never going to harmonize. So this is what I'm bringing to us as creatives, as visionaries, as intuitives, as rebels and rule breakers that are like, damn it, there's a better way, right? A way that feels better for me. And so the offer that I have on the table, hey, bye, Tiff, love you, is what I'm calling the compass method. And this is the craft cocktail method. It's we have 5, not 6, but 5 craft cocktails, and they're not even cocktails. You'll get the shift in a minute. But these 5 basic points that once we really solidify in these things, you can do whatever you want. Burn the rule book, make your own methodology, your own way. So the compass method, like I said, is grounded in self and soul and your mission in this world. So I'm going to have you grab your materials and create just fresh page. And props to my perfectionists in the room. I'm going to have you draw a very simple compass. You can make it really fancy. You can make it perfect however you want. What I would do is just an XY axis right in the middle. Let me grab a Sharpie so you can actually see what I'm doing. So you're creating 4 quadrants on your page. And like I said, if you want to be fancy about it, you can do fancy about it. It's your compass. You could even call this a draft and make a prettier one later. For now, we're just going to scoot through this. And in the north position, put an N or north, and we're going to call this earth or bones, the bones. These are going to be the bones of your, like the scaffolding of your offer, whatever's moving through you. And like I said, you can also apply this to your bigger business at large. And we'll go through all of these together. And in the east, this is the air and message, mercurial. So this is your message, your branding, the things that are being communicated from your body, out of your throat, out of your mouth, your messaging, copy, content, all the good things. In the south, we have fire, and this is your fuel, your passion, your turn on, your soul vision. It's the stuff that's turning the wheels. It's the reason you're here, your deeper why, your legacy. And in the west, this is water, your lovely emotional bodies, and your wealth. The wealth or wealth flow goes here. And in the middle, so a dot or a circle, that's you. This is center or true north. Sometimes I'll also call this the North Star. But together, we'll go through all of these points in different depths, and know that this is the basic like foundational framework that the Firestarter is built from. And so inside we'll go like all the way down, all the way on each of the sides, all the way up. We'll like fully build them out together. So we'll start with the center. We start with you, as we always do, right? We start with you. You first. Yeah. So in the center, true north, your North Star. And these, I want you to write like 4 to 6. Keep these very simple. I mean, unless these are very complex, but I believe that these can be very simple practices, needs, nourishments that keep you you. So for me, that is eating really well. What that means for me, that means different for all of us, right? But eating really well, a lot of protein. I do my morning practice every morning, non-negotiably, except when I negotiate with myself and then I have to do it later. Daily walk. I need a workout. I love a hot yoga, but I can't do that every day. Like, what are these for you? What are your 4 to 6 that are, they're like core central. When you do these, you feel like you, and when you don't do that, like do them, you're like, damn it, I know that. My morning practice. My morning practice shifts and changes via what I need and how much time I gave myself in the morning before I have to get my daughter ready for school. Lately, the last month, my morning practice has been step 1, I go out, I grab my cup of coffee and I take my bare feet outside and I do a lymph clearing practice that I got through a man you probably have all heard of who goes by Move Like Human. And it's been snowy, and so I've been doing it in like 45 seconds, but you can do it longer. So I start there and then I do just a very simple light a candle, connect to the earth, connect to my soul and spirit, and spend 5 to, I mean, I could spend hours there, but 5 to 20 minutes just breathing with that, being in connection. Yeah, somatic energetics for me. And you feel like you have your center.
These are daily practices.
Yeah. I think just like keep in your back pocket the ones that, the once or twice a week ones or once a month. And for now, these are daily practices. Daily you things. And just give me a thumbs up when you feel complete on that. Cool. It could also be things like 15 minutes between client calls. Like what do you need to feel center? And as you're writing this, like actually feel your center too. Like being centered in self, in yourself, in your body. That orientation. Okay. Let's do 20 more seconds there, and then we'll shift into the fire. Okay. In the fire, I'm going to ask all of your energy bodies to reach into last week. And we've all done this many times. So last week, or maybe it was this morning, or reach into an anchor point when you have viscerally, somatically, and energetically locked in with your higher self, your soul self, your God self. And just like that, let's pick that up. Feel it, feel your channel, feel your connection. Your head connected, your feet connected. We'll just invite her in. I trust that all of your bodies know this frequency so well. Ingrid, I see you smiling. Yes. Yeah. So remembering those playlists that we made, maybe your dances in the kitchen as you're going on walks, and just really basking in this frequency of her, the colors, the potential. And as we're here, I want you to feel into your creative body, your sensual body, your passionate body, your soul body, this body in you that's like, this is why I do what I do. Damn it. And from here, you'll fill in again. This simple is great. Simple is great. Just like 4 to 6 bullet points in your fire. Like your why. What turns you on? What lights your fire? What is the reason that you like, even the days that we have we're like, oh, why am I doing this thing? That's great too. But you know, even there, the days, what's the fuel? What turns your wheels? What's the like, this is why I do what I do. And it doesn't have to be a big old thing. What gets your gears going? What gets you revved up? Even feeling into that bigger legacy 5 years from now, 40 years from now. And as you feel this piece, as you write this piece out, feel that in your body too. Your heart races a little bit. And there's a little bit more heat in your hips, in your hands. And we're here, let's just take note of this connection between the two, between true you, true north, and your fire, your purpose, your why, your turn on. Feel how related they are, how each one fuels the other. The necessity from a nourishment standpoint of all of these things. Okay. We're going to jump up into the north as fueled by your center, your south, into the north. North is, for now, what you can feel that you're building. So what's next for you? This, when we do this in Firestarter, this will be the bones, the skeletal structure of your offering that we're building out together. And for now, this is the, see what wants to come through, the logistics, from your fire, this is what you're building, the building. What does the container look like? What does it feel like? You're building a group thing, workshops, one-on-one. And let that feel like a beautiful addition to your house, a room. Maybe it feels like a part of a forest that you love. You can let this be wide and how it wants to come through for you. Really getting solid and knowing what you're building. If you don't know what you're building yet, that's okay. And you can actually work in the realm of energetics here and use what it feels like. It could be abundant, prosperous, liberating, full of expression, creativity, expansive, reclamation. And what do you think? 20 more seconds? At least for now, you can always come back. And in the bones, you can feel how one program, one offering, one step with you leads to the next step with you. So the shape of your containers, 6 months leads into a year, one session leads into 3 sessions, those kinds of bones. Okay, and then we'll go into the air, into the message, and feel your own breath. As we move into air, the message, and as we're here, and you're moving with all 3 of these points that have come first, you as center, your fire, your purpose, what you're building. And now we're shifting into who it's for. Who are you building this for? What you're doing? Why? I mean, we've been some why, but we can bring it here too. So feel your people here. Feel your tribe, your dreamy, dreamy clients, the ones you really want to spend all your time with. Maybe they have a frequency. Maybe they're creatives. Maybe they're entrepreneurs. Maybe they're mothers. If they're mothers, are they like go 1 step deeper, 2 steps deeper? Are they black sheep? Are they weirdos? Are they magical? Are they not at all? It's all good. Maybe you have some names in there. You can also just call them amazing clients because you can feel that in your body. And in the messaging, we want to know what's going on in their lives. They're struggling with, and how the structure that you're building is the perfect house for them to land into. So in your messaging, you're like, I feel you, I know you, I see you. This is where you are. This is where you want to be. And here's this awesome thing that I've created just for you. We all know that we can spend hours and months and our whole lives tweaking our message and really getting in there, right? But for now, we'll just do it just like that. And I will offer that it's particularly for romantics and poets, as you all are. It's often very easy to romance and to wax freely from your own heart, from the work that you do, from your perspective, from how it feels for you, and all of that is really beautiful. And right now, I just want to offer up like a seat shift, a shoes change, and feel into what it feels like to wax from their shoes, from their seat, and just feel into what that perspective difference might feel like. I love a good wax. My Mercury is in Pisces, guys. I love it. Okay, and we'll pop over into West, into the watery body, the watery body and our wealth systems. And here for now, even if you don't know it fully with conviction, or even if you're coming at this in a wobbly place, or like, oh, I don't even know all the parts yet to know this, let's just land some numbers into this spot, into the, like from the container, the house, the offering that you're building, this beautiful thing. Here it is, world. This is who it's for. This is what we're going to do here. This is how much it is. So the wealth flow, the wealth system, obviously there's a lot in money and wealth here too. But for now, let's just put a marker on it with how much you feel like this thing is. And again, it can be vague, like we're not stuck here, okay? So feel how much this is. And as we're here, feel into the routes that your people can pay you for this. There's a lot of like, how easy can we make this for them? Not from a price point standpoint, like your price point should match the transformation that you're giving and feel correct in your body. I don't mean like we're gonna dial down our price so that it's easier for them, like not at all. But how seamless can we make the wealth systems, the money systems move? So someone drops into your world and they're like, oh my God, yes, sign me up. And you're like, awesome, here's the link. Like, how easy. There's these really sneaky ways that we can add a whole bunch of steps in here too. But like, let's just feel into the energy of money moving easily. And as you feel this number that you've set here, maybe there's a few numbers here. That's okay too. Maybe whatever you're building has different platforms or different tiers, different ideas. And just as you look at this number, I want you to make this make sense for your brain as to what you want this number to do for you. For example, if you're working towards 10K months, let's look at this number and multiply it. How many of this number do you need for 10K months? How many of this number do you need for 5K months if you also have membership over here or one-on-one clients over here? So make some sense of this number for your brain. You're working towards bigger months than that. That's awesome. And before we leave this spot, let's put a little magical water zhuzh in this too. I want you to feel for any part of this direction, of this point, of this anchor point that feels constricted. Like, feel that in your body as you feel into what we're talking about. Feel constricted. Maybe it's not in your body. For a lot of us, it will be. For some of you, you'll actually feel the system, but feel into any part of the system that's like, ugh. Something's not moving like it wants to, like you want it to. Let's just breathe here for a moment and move some water magic into this. We're in the West. We're in some water. Just breathe into this moment. And as you feel this, feel the water in your body too. A little sway in your body. I felt a stiffen as we got to this point, which is great. Maybe those shoulder blades move up and down. Just find some fluidity in this system. Okay. All right. So look at your compass. Look at what you have. Look at this cool orienting tool that you can literally fold up and keep in your pocket if you want. You can expand it. If you do nothing else with it, it will still have really great information for you on the road. If you are called into Firestarter with me, know that we'll go into all of these points in depth. And these are the points that will be securing in building your offering into a sold out program. But look how cool this is. I didn't even write anything on mine because I just walked you through it. I'm like, this is so neat. I'm so excited. So hold this, take a breath with this. This is based in you, right? In your center, your desires, your vision, your soul mission, your delights and curiosities, and the people that you love to work with and what you want to build. This is yours. So, like I said, this is the system that I've developed that's like, we're going to make this thing, and we are going to make this thing on your own damn terms, for sure. And here's the compass. Great. Okay. So I'm going to shift us into a journey. We'll be in there for about 10 minutes. And knowing that we'll be eyes closed or eyes soft for 10 minutes, get your bodies how your bodies want to be. You can stay seated as you are. You can lie down. Hell, you can stand up, do it your way. You totally do what you need to do with your screen. Turn it off, keep it on. I don't care either way. Do what is right for you to be able to drop fully into your experience. Letting your eyes be soft, closed, slightly open, whatever is true in your practice for you today. And as you close your eyes, maybe you are holding your compass in your hands. Maybe you're just holding it in your heart or your energetic awareness. So this is the channel through which we will drop in through your compass. And take a big breath down into your belly. And then take another really lovely breath, maybe the biggest breath you've taken all day, just a luxurious breath. Feel your feet. And we'll let your roots drop down into the earth. Just a couple breaths here. As we're breathing here, attuning again to your higher self, your deeper self, your true self, your God self. Bringing her into your field, into your body, into your awareness. And maybe as you do that, colors drop in, smells drop in, tingles, a little smile crosses your lips. And with your eyes closed or soft, I want you to look down, holding down at your hands. And as you're holding in your hands, your compass. And maybe now it presents as an actual compass. You could feel its weight. Maybe it's made out of metal, gold, or whittled. It's out of wood or a stone. Maybe it's a sundial. Look down at your hands and see your compass. The one that we just created from yourself, your soul in this body. Feel this weight in your hands. And notice its little compass hand, its pointer finger, its dial. pointing north. Maybe yours points north. Maybe yours doesn't point north. I've had a lot of experiences with my own inner compass where it's like, actually, south is north. So just notice which direction your compass is pointing, your dial is pointing. And maybe in your mind's eye, you reorient your body or your awareness so that you are also facing in the same direction. This is the direction that you are going and building, revamping, honing your next thing, your expansion, your idea into container, into offering, the refinement of your business. This is the direction you're going. And as you hold your compass in your hands, just feel your own unique essence, your magic alight within your body. Maybe there's even a glow in your hands, a glow in your heart. Maybe you're just glowing. And out in front of you unravels a path, a bridge, a carpet, and it is unraveling toward this next thing that you're building. And you see it unravel off into the distance. Maybe it just keeps going off of the horizon. Maybe it stops. And in connection with your compass in hand, you begin to walk your path, your road. I just feel how good it feels to be walking your path with your compass, with direction, to walk with direction. Even if there are vague points, that's okay. Walking with direction. And ignite a knowing in you that is conviction, that is inevitable, that this direction I'm going and what I'm building, coming from soul, from my mission, from my sight, can't miss. As you're walking, you see out some distance in front of you a point. And as you get closer to it, you become aware that this is the version of you who's already doing it. It's already live. It's already working. It's happening. Maybe it's already happened. This version of you, and look at her. And she's glowing. Look at her smile. And she's like, yeah, girl, did it. I got tingles up my legs. We built it. We've revamped it. It's the dreamiest people in here. They loved it. They're like, oh my God, yes. We did the thing. As you get closer to this version of you, just notice what's happening in your body. And step. Maybe face to face, maybe side to side, maybe as you greet each other, you give each other a huge hug, a high five. Maybe she has soup for you. And she's like, yeah, look around. It's happened. It's here. And this version of you, this woman who's done the thing, it's built, it's alive, it's better than you can imagine. She's like, she has information for you. She's like, hey, I want you to know this. Here's what I can see from here that you can't see from over there. Maybe she whispers in your ear. Maybe she hands you a piece of paper. And say thank you. Whatever it is, it might be words, it might be sensation, it could be color, it could be symbol. Thank her for what she has for you. And ask her what you need to know via where you are right now. And what is the next right action for you to head towards her? And while we're here, maybe there's one more action. What's the next right action after that? And you might be able to feel step 1 and step 10. That's okay. That's often how it comes. If there's anything else that you would like to ask or know, do so now. Knowing that all of this information is available to you now, always. You can give this version of you, again, another high five, a kiss on the cheek, maybe on the forehead, maybe you touch foreheads, give her a hug. Thank you so much. And we'll head back down your path, back towards this moment in time. Compass in hand, feel the weight in your hand, or maybe it's in your, I hope you guys can hear my cat. Maybe it's in your pocket now or in a little satchel. Coming back to this point in time. And as you come back to this point in time, feel yourself arriving back in your body, back in your body. And before you open your eyes, really feeling this compass in your hand, maybe you bring your hands up to your heart and you connect all of them. Before you open your eyes, I really want you to anchor what she had for you, what you learned out there in this conversation on the road. Take a swallow. Anchor this information into your body. Body remembers. And when you are ready, bringing your hands to your legs, keeping your eyes closed as long as you want, hands to your legs, and feeling yourself in your body, feeling of your hands on your legs, wiggle your toes. Nice inhale. And when you are ready, opening your eyes, maybe you'll pop into your journal. Maybe you want to write down what you found. And for sake of time, I'm going to check my notes and make sure I hit everything. Yeah, for sake of time, I'm going to just talk about the Firestarter, and I actually have a couple minutes to go over. So if you want to go over 10 minutes with me and just celebrate what you found in your compassing and actioning and mapping and journey today, we can do that. And if you have to hop off right at 30, that is beautiful too. Great. And even before we do that, let's actually take this state that you're in, this like gorgeous, luscious state that you're in. Firestarter for now is the only thing. Yeah, we'll get into that in a sec. Take this state that you're in, this state of gnosis and possibility, with all of the information that you've received. And I'm just going to invite your brains to land some of your information. So whatever action steps you received from her today, however fluid and visceral and ethereal they were, I wonder if there's anything that can land in physical body, in brain, as far as your next right action moving forward from here. So that's just a brain ask, and some of you might have it. It might just be an open inquiry for some of you too. Okay. All right. So Firestarter is 3 months, and we start in March and go until May. And we are building out or revamping. This will be different for some of you, building out or revamping a signature program for you. So this might be a group, it might be a one-on-one, it could be a workshop, it could be a retreat, and we'll move through 3 different stages together, getting really solid, clear first, and then solid in what you're selling, how you're selling it. This is copy and messaging too. So the bones of your container. We'll do phase 2, and there'll be crossover in timing depending on where all of you are. But phase 2, we'll do the bones and the nuts and bolts together. So the actual build out in behind the scenes, email systems, sales pages, all of that good stuff. The whole time I'm side by side with you in your proverbial pocket with all of your stuff. I'm all up in your Google Docs and working your sales page with you, and it's a super intimate, super high touch container. And then third phase is we'll actually launch together and launch through a system that is actually, you guys have all experienced it. So we've gone through the challenge together, which ideally has been really awesome and really helpful for you, whether you go on through to Firestarter with me or not. But like really activating the right people to join your bigger thing. We'll do all of that together, and then launch your whole thing together. So the like my hands just want to do this. Like at the end of the day, I'm like, program sold out. Let's fucking go. Like, let's do this together. That, like I said, March to May, 3 months. It should be really fiery, super helpful. And I'm there every step of the way with you. So you guys get $1,000 off. The $1,000 off. I have two different tiers. So there's group only and then platinum. Platinum is going to be really awesome if you're just like ready to take this thing off the ground. Both of them are going to be super helpful. And again, you have me there all the way. So book your ignition call with me this week and let's get rolling in that and see if that's a good fit for you. I will drop that link again in our Telegram, and I'm just really lit about all these things that you're building. Hell yeah. Anything before we chat on
I'll just
Saturday?
use my voice, can I?
Yeah, so we are complete. We're at 30. If you got to run, that's time. I'm like really proud of myself. I'm like, that was a pop in like exact 60 minutes. Masculine's like on point. If you gotta go, you gotta go. And like I said, I have about 10 minutes to talk about Firestarter, to talk about your compass, your journey, whatever's there. What you got, Beans?
We are hanging out on my Saturday morning. I'll action what we're doing in here. I'm still a bit zen in the zone. Really big things just happened. But do do I need to do anything before we hang out then to action doing anything with you? Or can we just talk about it then?
No, you don't.
Thank you. Thank you for saying no.
Yeah, you're welcome. You chill. You just chill. You just do you. Yeah. You need a good shakeout?
I'm really good. I'm really good. That gave me good clarity. Thank you. My waters are flowing.
Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, you feel good. Great. Cool. What else is alive?
I am wondering something else. Master Quelsay, who are you? Because I want to follow you just by purely aesthetic.
That's I'll put my little antidote aesthetic. And thanks for calling me out because I was like, oh, do I want to talk out loud? Do I not?
Please
But
talk out loud.
I
What?
really
Is that your actual name? And
well.
I just said aesthetic.
Oh no, that's my like how to
Your
find you.
Instagram. But I said I just want to know you purely by your aesthetic. Like it's literally because of the look of you. That's so funny and good. I can't wait to look at you.
I really liked the look of my journey. Also, it was like this big glass castle, which was intimidating for a second. And I was like, well, wait, the future is so fragile. Then I was like, no, I'm doing this whole list, my all my practices. So I'm lighthearted and smooth and easy and anti-fragile. And I was like, oh. And then my kid was there and he didn't look very much different. And I was like, oh, it's very close.
Ah,
Um,
I'm covered in chills. Yes.
yeah, and I was moving my body during that meditation, which also was just this really nice, affirming experience. I felt really present. Sometimes I feel like I should, yeah, be more still, but no, just moving. That's in the moving. And yeah, she was also pregnant, which was freaking me out.
Oh, okay. Well, it
Yeah.
can mean a lot of different things.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. You feel great. I'm so excited for you. Thanks, love.
Mm.
What else? What else is alive? Anything journey, anything feel awesome, anything feel muddily? Great. Well, with the last four of us here, let's just do a sweet little closeout and you can let me know what you're leaving here with, what you're taking with you. And you're welcome to pop off and use your voice, or you can pop it in the chat. I just want to have a little anchoring moment together. I'm leaving with so much gratitude. It just felt so good for me to be in this room full of the people that I want to be in a room full of, to feel all of your visions and your missions and big work in the world. I'm really honored. Mhm. Yeah. Elsie said her toes are full of gratitude. That feels it has many meanings and multidimensional gratitude. I feel your toes. Smash on your beans. You don't have to either.
I'm also grateful. Thank you for this time and this getting on the call. It was, yeah, definitely left me with some things to think about. And yeah, I didn't have more to say yet, but that was helpful. I think it's helpful for me to be like doing something in real time together on a call. That's like a good way for me to learn. So thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Great. It's good for me too. Thanks, Sasha. All right, Beans, take us home.
What am I telling you? I've got a lot to say, but ask me a question.
What are you leaving with?
Um, um, bioluminescence.
Hell yeah. I'll take that too. I'm like, oh, jellyfish afternoon. Great. All right. Thank you guys so much. So much love. See you soon. Talk to you soon. Thank you.